welcome. Really glad to have you
Hi,
today.
thank you for having me.
Okay, well, today we have Anya, who's a wellness coach for
And now,
creatives. And I apologize. You
you're good.
say the
Everyone
A.
does it.
Do you know what? I know somebody's got the spell same plain. You don't say the A in the middle or something. And who's a wellness coach for creatives. And I'm gonna just start and let you tell us a little bit about yourself. So Anaya, let us know a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, how you started, and what you do.
Sure. I mean, yeah, so my name's Anaya. I'm 20 something from West London. And I am a wellness mentor. So my journey started last year. I did a creative mentoring workshop with Sarah Howe. So they're called the Creative Mentors Network. And you're paired for 16 weeks with a younger creative, and you're supposed to get them from A to B, navigate their journey, help them with the skills that they need, advise them what to do, and then basically just watch and encourage and nurture their growth. And I really,
Mhm.
really enjoyed that. I had a natural knack for that. So I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? Already love fitness, quite good at helping people, giving advice. So I just thought, yeah, let's go head in and do it. So
Okay.
yeah, that's all right at
So what
the
what
minute.
what are your main focuses when you talk about wellness? What are your actual main focuses you're focusing on at the moment?
So how fitness ties in very well with how up here works, with our mindset. Yeah. So
Mhm.
you need your mindset in order to get the progress and do great things in the gym. And obviously to do that again, it works hand in hand, but holistic ways as well. So confidence,
Mhm.
definitely confidence, encouragement as well. And just those beginning guiding steps for your
Mhm.
mindset, and how when we decide to change up what's happening up here, that's when we start to see the magic in the external. I think you
Okay.
get to A to B a lot quicker.
Okay. So when you talk about mindset, you've mentioned mindset quite a few times now. Would you like to share with my subscribers what do you actually mean by mindset and what that means for you?
So mindset means to me, it's what you're telling yourself. So your thoughts. So are you speaking from a place of lack? Are you giving yourself encouragement? Are you setting your mind to things and telling yourself that you can do? Are you doing the affirmations in the morning? Are you nurturing your inner child? And going back to what you once really loved. And that kind of helps you tap into what you enjoy thriving doing now. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm all about, yeah, motivation, um, confidence, and just, yeah, tapping into the inner, the real you, the authentic
Mhm.
version.
And you mentioned affirmations a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What? Because I'm starting from basic. I want my viewers to know exactly what you mean. So when you say things like it's like I don't want it to go over their head. I want them to understand where you're coming from with everything. So when you say affirmations, what exactly are you suggesting that they do?
Affirmation. So writing down what I like to do. I'm a massive journaler. Like journaling's fantastic. And because obviously I've got ADHD, and the thing that's really helped me is journaling. So if there's something a limiting belief that I have, let's say, I am shy. I like to find the reverse word of that. So the opposite of shy is confident. I write that down. I am confident. What does confident feel like to me? What does confident look like to me? And I just keep
Mhm.
rehearsing it. Just keep rehearsing it. I am confident. I am beautiful. What does beauty look like to you? I am loved. What does that look like and feel like to you? And I just keep going over them, writing them down, reaffirming yourself when you're feeling a bit shitey. It really helps because words are powerful, man. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, all the way for affirming.
And when do you think, like, because a lot of people will say, well, I'm too busy to do this and I'm too busy to do that. When do you think are like the best times for people to do things like that? Morning routines, afternoon routines? When do you think is kind of the best times for people to work on those type of things?
I feel like morning definitely sets the motion. Yeah. So before you even get up hustily bustily for the day, if you set aside a couple of minutes to just ground yourself, look inwards, just breathe, right, get the momentum going for the day. I've written down my affirmations. I'm going to speak life into myself. Obviously, I'm a very firm believer of Christ and God as well. So I think my prayers for the morning as well, just gathering the momentum, the strength, the protection, the navigation, the discernment that you need for the day. Again, because there's a lot of power in the tongue. Mornings definitely get the momentum going first thing in the morning.
Mhm. Would you give us an example of one of your morning routines?
Oh yeah, sure. So my morning routine, if it's a good day and I'm not busy, I get up, and I don't get up. Open my eyes first of all, take a couple of deep breaths, say a couple of my affirmations, So good morning, I'm grateful for this new day. How will I use this new day to be of help for somebody else? How can I best get the most out of the day? And then I'll wake up properly, get my journal out. I either start reaffirming what I read the other day. So I've got like a section that I've written in my journal of repeated affirmations that I read. And then I then journal out how I would like the day to go. And if there's anything that surprises in store, if there's anything I can keep my eye on today that God might want me to focus on, just so I can see his hand in every new day. And then, so I journal, then I go make a cup of tea, a herbal tea as well, drink that and then get cracking, start.
Okay, you mentioned when you first started, you actually mentioned breathing, and I think that is like the source of life. And so many people don't spend time thinking about how they breathe, you know, like the whole shallow breathing and taking a few deep breaths and things like that. How important do you think it is in relation to your daily routine and what you do?
Breathing's what keeps the body going. Without air, without oxygen, we're finished. You know what I mean? So I like to breathe first thing in the morning because you're giving new oxygen up to your brain, through your body. In my eyes, I feel like it's a release as well. So you're releasing the tension, the little stagnation as you've been sleeping. You've just been, so I like to start off fresh. And when it's summer outside, I open the doors automatically so I can get fresh air in immediately. Fresh air and new air just gives you, more space, man. To just
I've recently started doing some walking I'm about 3 or 4 times a week. I go walking first thing in the morning, and I find I do a lot of breathing techniques and being out with nature. It's really funny because the nature, actually, the trees and all of that, they give out oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide and they take in carbon dioxide. So it's like a exchange and being in nature. How often do you get opportunity to be out in nature?
I try to go at least to intentionally go outside to be in nature, to ground myself. Honestly, maybe 1 or 2 times a week. I'm quite active anyway, but to intentionally set time aside to just go to the park and just walk with no headphones in, just vibes. And maybe once a week, I wouldn't say I'm doing it 3, 4, 5, no, once a week.
And actually, I saw some of your videos of your work because you do a lot of working out. I can see that you're a very fit young lady. You live in London? Because like all the pictures are sunny. All the pictures are sunny. I'm like, she must be in Dubai or somewhere.
Oh please, I'm ready. Get me out of here, man. I love London, but my God, misery city at the minute. I don't like it. But no, London West.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you like your fitness. What kind of like where would you say 3 important things when it comes to fitness that you would say would be important for people in their wellness? You'd give them advice about in relation to fitness.
3 important 3 important factors of fitness, or
3 important things you think they could do, just strategies, little things they could do to help with their wellness in general.
Well, one would be absolute cardio, 100% cardio. Cardio is what gets the entire body moving. You just said that you go out and you do walking and stuff, and that really helps you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. So I know some people don't like to run. So if you don't like to run, what I always suggest, I even do it now. If I can't be bothered to run, I'm going to walk on a steady incline. And I feel like when I was going through a really tough time, maybe last year, the year before, I was just running like a madwoman on the tread machine, but it made such a difference. And I'd be headphones in, just running, thinking and running. And because I was so tied up in my thoughts back then, I didn't really notice how much I was actually going for and how long I was going for. And then I was coming home and thought, I don't feel as stressed as yesterday, to be fair. And it just started to feel like a release. Not saying that everyone should go on the treadmill to think their thoughts away, no. But it helps loads. Mind, mental clarity, you feel fresh, you're obviously getting new oxygen, you're breathing. So that's number 1. That was really long-winded, sorry. Number 2, what else do I like to do? I like the core. I like to work my core and my abs because everyone wants a flat tummy in it. Everyone wants a flat belly. So things like Pilates as well, that helps with your strength. It's all about strength. That really helps. And stretching, absolutely stretching. So you're not stiff and crampy and then you can't do anything. And then energy is also stuck with you because you're cramped. the stretching as well. Yoga, look up your own stretches that you can do at home. Make sure you can touch your toes too, so practice with that as well.
You seem like somebody, and I've as I've said, I've been watching a lot of what you do on social media and a lot of your working out. And you mentioned the fact that you have ADHD. What do you think that does from what you do to help you with your ADHD and manage it? What do you think that has made a difference with what you're doing in relation to your own wellness?
It keeps me busy, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to channel, because we've all got, especially as a creative, you have ideas, you've got all this energy, you've got all this momentum, which is
Mm-hmm.
fine as long as it's not stagnant.
Yeah.
So I like to go to the gym to just release that. So every day, if I've had an idea, if I even need to go think for something new, I'll do that in the gym, and it just helps me. And then while I'm in the gym, I'll start writing my notes down as well. As soon as I get an idea, I'll write it down, and that obviously, glory be to God, that helps. But it's my passion to do that has come from when I'm active, when I'm fit, when I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what really helps me with ADHD. Definitely, just letting go of all the energy, or just
How do you
balancing it.
find how did you find your ADHD used to affect you before as opposed to now, since you've been practicing all your wellness practices and all that?
Before, I would pick something up. Oh my God, I'm ready to go. Maybe a day or two later, oh, what was that again? Or I'd start an activity, or I'd start something and just walk away from it and completely forget what I was doing. Attention span as well. I'll start reading something, and as soon as it gets a bit boring or it's long-winded, it's out of here. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
I'm gonna give you some bad news. Bad news I'm gonna give you. That's not just ADHD, that comes with menopause. Believe you me, young
Oh no,
lady.
I can't with the menopause. Stop. I'm still
Believe
young, please.
sometimes well, you're gonna go through it. You have to go through it soon. After you get when you get to the age, you're
How
gonna
old
get
is
through it soon.
menopause, by the way?
You're about you can start perimenopause at the early 30s. You can. It can happen early 30s. My
I
sister's in her
can't.
50s and she's going through it really, really badly. She's just turned 50 actually. She's had
Really?
perimenopause really, really badly. And I kind of went straight into menopause when I was 42 because I had a hysterectomy. And I literally used to get up, go to the kitchen because I wanted to do something. And then I just stand there for about 2 minutes looking around because I had no idea what it is I wanted to do. I couldn't remember. And the brain fog is, for some people, for me in particular, it was crazy. And I had to do things. I mean, you talked about things like affirmations, talked about just getting the mind stimulated. One of the things I do, like I read a lot. I read a
Oh
lot.
yes, reading. Yeah.
Yeah, it completely clears some of what I have to do. Working out is fantastic for the endorphins, gets you moving. I have to admit, I do have to force myself sometimes because before you work out, you're always like, oh, and then when you do it and you come back, when you've done it and you come back, it's like, oh wow, I could run a marathon. But before you do it, it's like, for me, it's like, oh no, it's cold. I don't want to get out from under the sheets. So it can even be that that drastic for me. But so don't think that those symptoms, because you've already known how to deal with some of those symptoms, when you get to menopause, it might be just a piece of cake for you.
Do you know
Because
what?
you
That's true, because I've always
because,
thought, all I hear in my ears is menopause. Oh my God, I'm sweating. And I'm like, hold on a minute, we can't escape it. So surely I'll be able to embrace it a different way.
yeah. But
Okay.
you've already had to deal with certain things, certain elements of it. So you're already like you're set. But I'm telling you, when it comes, you'll definitely know.
Oh.
So as for your coaching, how does it work for you? How does your business work for you at the moment? Are you doing your coaching like clients and things like that? What do you offer? What how does it run? How does it work?
So I'll get an inquiry, but do you know what? The inquiries that I've been getting, they're from people that I already know, which is quite nice.
Okay.
So I already kind of know them, and
Okay.
they'll obviously obviously a safe space there always, and
Mhm.
they'll let you know what they're going through and what they need help with when it comes to confidence. When it comes, I get a lot of people that are trying to get out of bad habits.
Mhm.
So for example, drinking is quite a big one, and so is limiting beliefs. So we'll speak about that, discuss that. What's going right now? What's going wrong right now? I also like to allow people to take accountability as well, because it's not just, oh my God, life's happening to me. What decisions have we made in the past that maybe led up to where we are right now, you know?
Absolutely.
And it's sometimes people just need a listening board, they need a soundboard. And when they talk to you about certain things, that you can see that they're just unraveling. They're like, oh, actually, if I that, and all they need is someone that will just listen. Because I don't like to physically force or feel like I'm telling you what to do as a hut. Nah, I like to feel like a friendly, maybe like an older sister, you know, because my job is for me to just advise, to suggest, you know, more than anything, and just watch them progress as well. Because I think now, especially with the Gen Z era, they know exactly what they want and they're not listening to anything, which is, you know, so I'd rather be that standpoint of a firm friend, but just, yeah, listening board and just an encourager, really, and accountability.
And do you have a program that you run, or is it like an 8-week program, or is it just like mentoring, or how's it work for you?
It's still quite fresh. So so I offer one session, or you've got 2 weeks, or you've got a month. So depending on how long you want to do, obviously the price points do change. But I feel like you'll get more progression out of obviously more than one session. So one session is more for people that want to do the whole, I just need a bit of mental clarity. I'm doing this, but I just want to make sure that I'm sweet. But the people that are trying to physically change a habit or change something completely, definitely recommend doing monthly sessions. 100%. 100%. Just that guidance. So you get to that milestone and you think, okay, I can do this on my own now. Sweet. And if you still want extra guidance, then cool, we'll go longer.
Okay. And if people want to contact you, how can they get in contact with you?
The Wellness Misfit. So I have a link in my bio, and there I have a link to my one-to-one sessions. And I've also got a free ebook that I've written, which ties in.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, if I'll send it to you afterwards, go have a little read if you like what you think.
Yeah. Didn't know that. Very nice.
Rhona, thank you. I just just written a little something. It's only 9 pages long, so it's nice and short. Download that, have a look at it. And if you like the way I come across, and if you think anything, oh, she feels safe, or book me through there, I suppose. Contact at thewellnessmisfit.net.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming on today. It has been
great. Thank you for having me.
It's been great talking to you, and I'm wishing you all the best in what you're doing, and I'm sure that you're going to be working with some great clients and getting people moving, because I think, you know, the world we live in today, unfortunately, there's a whole lot of negativity and a whole lot of dysfunction going on, and people don't realize that taking care of themselves is kind of like the way to get through. It starts with you. It starts with
and you know, and those people that do, the handful of people that I know that do physically take care of themselves, they're having a great time. They're having a fantastic time. And I think now we're all programmed to, it's very much, oh, we need to relate to struggle for us to, no, not everyone needs to relate to struggle. No, some people are genuinely, they've got the knack of what works for them and they're having a great time. They're thriving, let them thrive. What you see is literally what you get. Some people are genuinely having a great time. And I'm very here for that.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you for coming on, and you take care, and I will see you soon.
Thank you, Rhona. Cheers.